Hello everyone and welcome back. I am back after a prolonged absence. Back to streaming. I'm really excited to be back streaming some Dwarf Fortress today. We are in year 14 of the Beguiled Bastion of Beers. I'm going to be doing some a lot of cool stuff today. We're done our big dig for anyone who's been following along for a while. We're done the big dig. I'm just taking us down the fort right now from the sky down into our fort. We are done our big dig, and we're going to be doing some maintenance today for some of our squads. We're going to revamp our squads completely, and we need to build some bridges and some roads today. To take us to help our caravans get to where they need to be. Things have been kind of crazy for me. Work has been nuts, so I haven't had a chance to stream for a while, but I have not been idle. I've actually done quite a bit of changes. I've changed my entire setup. We're on a brand new computer system. Hopefully that's going to improve our frame rate a little bit. And we are also on have a new mic, new camera, whole new setup. So I'm really excited to start. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so this is our beautiful fort. This is the old, or our top level, our old entrance. You can see the river is frozen. Winter has just set in, and we're going to be doing some basically passing the time until the water freezes and we can flood our cavern layer, or not cavern layer, sorry, our entrance layer. We have a couple of things to do today, so I'm just going to take us down through the fort and give you a quick tour. So this is our main level. You can see we've got a staircase right here. That is our main central staircase going down, and a number of different bridges here that allow entrance and access through the fort. As of right now, the only way a caravan can get into our fortress is through these gates here and through this room here, right through here. So as we go down, you'll see where where our actual trade depot and the actual new entrance of the fort is going to be. So we're going to go down here, going down into our wood storage area, trash area. Down we go, and then this is our entranceway. So this is the very top level. We've got a level, or whoops, let's zoom in there. We've got a row of statues at the top for ornaments, some nice beautiful gem windows, and then down to our main bridge. This is the main bridge here, and this entranceway here leads to our fort proper, and is the main entrance into the fort once I seal the bridges up top. As you can see, it goes into this room here and then up and over to our trade depot here. Our beautiful trade depot, which is accessible only through that the bridge that we just looked at. And then the way into the fort is across this bridge here and through our entranceway here. The fort right here. And that's how you get into our fort. It's convoluted, but it does work, and it looks pretty dwarfy, which is the point. Bedrooms and so on, and then the fort goes down further. Administration and museum area here. This is our museum. All of our artifacts are sitting on pedestals. Our mayor's office here. A bathtub which the dwarves use to get into our temple area here. And then over to the left here, we've got our prison area, along with offices and bedrooms for all of the prison officials and so on. All right, so down we go. Hospital. This is the big dig that I was talking about. So this area here, sometime today, hopefully, is going to be completely flooded. You can see last stream we channeled out this area, and the only thing holding back the water are these two bridges here. So they will be lowered, and we'll have this whole area flooded with water before too long. All right, and that is the main goal for today. But we have to wait till all of this ice thaws out first, so that's going to take a little bit of time, I'm sure. Our winters here in this particular fort are pretty long, so we built some drains as well, so this area can drain into here if we need to. Eventually I'm going to connect this to our Cavern Layer, which we'll go down and see in a minute. Eventually that'll get connected to the Cavern Layer, and so it'll give us the ability to drain out this entranceway if we need to. Alright, this is just random ugly storage. Going down a little further, we've got our smithing level here. So these are metalsmith's forge, smelters, and so on. And down here, some guild halls, jeweling shop, and storage as well. This is our masons area, and also for crafts dwarf workshops. We have a lot of them. I try to keep all of my dwarves busy with crafting so that they don't get upset, and all our a lot of stone and bone storage down here as well. All right, keep going down further. We can get into our Cavern Layer. We've got this whole Cavern Layer secured off here. There's nothing that can get in and out. In fact, we've got a forgotten beast right here. This is Glaka Rubistel Ushmal. Galka Gun Seduce, or Dung Seduce, the pulpy something or other. Let's actually take a look at him. So he is a great scaly spider. It is a twisting jointed trunk and has a gaunt appearance. Its eyes glow fuchsia. Its scarlet scales are oval-shaped and overlapping. Beware its poisonous bite. I have a couple of forgotten beasts trapped in kind of a similar area. That's him right up there. You can't really see him. I know it's hard to see him. But hang on 2 seconds. I'll let you see him. There you go. That's him right up there. He has a yeah, it's a spider. Actually, it might be useful. I might want to find a way to trap him and farm him for webs. So that's always useful. We've got a couple. I think we got another one down here somewhere. Yeah, there's another one here. So that's Simogawa. He is, what is he? Echo Hag, the Hog of Eels. So that's a gigantic humanoid composed of rutile, which is a type of mineral. It's a spiral shell and undulates rhythmically. Beware its deadly spittle. And he has actually fought another forgotten beast that was in the same little trap as him. So he is right down there. I don't know. Hang on. I think yeah, it's behind my picture. So he's right there. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, he is in the corner, and he is harmless. And that is the only layer I've opened up so far. The only cavern layer. We have all of our animals down here, which I'll show you in a second. So we've got a large pasture area here. We've got a herd of Draltha, which are going to be used as a food source and a food source. And we've also got llamas and pigs and all sorts of animals. I have too many animals in this fort. I'll be slaughtering them or quite a bit of them, or quite a few of them today. We've also got some chickens. Chickens are fun. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at right now with the start. Hey, Zerionic, how are you? Great to see you. It's nice to be back. I have enjoyed your streams. They have been really nice to just kind of put on in the background and just listen. Always nice to hear a nice British accent talking. Doesn't matter what they're saying. So, all right. So we are. So yeah, that's a quick tour of the fortress. And now, so what my plan is today. I have a problem with this. So our river here. Our river here, when it's not frozen, cascades down waterfalls here. Let me just zoom in and show you. So it falls down water, the waterfall's right there. And now what happens is, as it goes down, always too many animals, too many to eat eventually. Maybe I need to develop an animal heating unit. I am okay. Good. Good to hear from you. An animal heating unit. What do you mean by an animal heating unit? Anyway, so as the water falls, it cascades onto our bridge. And actually, the last time this happened, or when our last caravan came by, and actually got pushed off the bridge, and we got a lot of free stuff, which was cool. But unfortunately, we can't trade with them if that happens. So what I need to do is I'm going to channel this water, excuse me, a little differently. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to channel down here, and we're going to actually build channels into the wall itself to channel the waterfall and hopefully prevent it from doing that. So this is going to be fun. I hope that I don't kill any dwarves doing this. And then what I'm going to also do is basically connect these constructed walls down to these constructed walls here. I'm glad you like my accent, although my mic isn't capturing my voice properly. I'm not as chronically depressed in real life. Yeah. Actually, one of the things that I have done over the 3 weeks that I haven't been streaming and is I've revamped my sound completely. I went down a rabbit hole of mic research because I was using just a headset mic. It's a good one, like it's a $60 headset. It's a good mic, but I was using it. It was just kind of propped up in front of me, and you know I had my levels. I had it boosted up pretty good, but it was still a headset mic, and it was not great. So I went out and I bought a new microphone. It's a Neewer NW7000. It's a cheap microphone, but it comes with a full kit, everything you need, and it cost me only $50 Canadian. So it's and it seems to be working really well. I like the sound. Seems a lot better. It seems a lot richer, and I certainly have a lot more control over the audio. So I'm hoping that it sounds good to you. I hope it sounds all right. Okay, so yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and we have to channel this water, and this is really important because until we do that, I don't think we get caravans through here. I could also build a, and I may end up doing this and actually build a basically a sluice gate, a control here to stop the waterfall if I need it. That would also work very well for what I'm trying to do, but I don't know if I really want to do that just yet. I do hate the idea that we've got these beautiful constructed walls here and then just dirt. Dirt. And then beautiful constructed walls. So, like, I imagine looking at this from the side, it looks unfinished. So we're going to try and do that today too. And then the other thing I need to do today is, as of right now, this is our top level again. The only way across, or the only way for a caravan to get to our main entrance, assuming they spawn on, sensitive mic or sensitive mouse. Assuming they spawn kind of on this side of the river somewhere on the whole right-hand side of the map, the only way for them to get there is to go through my fortress, and I want to prevent that. So I'm going to build 2 bridges across the river. One kind of in this area somewhere, and then one on the south side as well. So we're going to build 2 north and south bridges, and of course we're not just going to put a bridge over the water. We're going to do it dwarfy. So there's going to be some construction. I've actually spent some time designing that as well, so we should have some fun. So it's going to be good times. All right, so let's get to it. So first things first, we really need to finish this and get this fixed. So I have a doorway here, which I had somebody just walk through the other day while it was summer, and they drowned, unfortunately, because obviously that's a doorway right into the river, which is not exactly safe. So anyway, that is now unlocked. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and start channeling out. Now the way I think I'm going to do this is going to channel out this ice. And then we're going to channel it out, and we're going to build a wall here on either side of the, or it'll just kind of constrain it. So, actually, no, I'm not doing that. No, what I wanted to do is actually remove all of this stone here. So remove all of this, and we're going to basically replace that with real stone. And then I'm just going to extend that down so that the only time it comes outside of the wall area will be when it hits these, those things. So I'm hoping that will contain it a bit better. So let's get to it. Now, so we're going to dig. Dig there. Okay, so that's what we're going to end up doing. Then we're going to build a, now this should be an ice wall here. Right. Okay, let's just get to it. So now, we've got, I have actually replaced my entire PC that I was using for streaming with something a little bit better. So hopefully the frame rates will be a little more solid. I was getting pretty ridiculous frame rates earlier. It was getting down to 20, which is a little on the slow side. So we've got a little bit more power under the hood here, which is nice. As you can see on the, we have a notice that we had a ghost. He's been put to rest, which is nice. Okay, so now I need to channel this out. Like, I have to channel the ice out too, I think. Do I need to do that? Because the ice itself, no, I don't. I need to mine it, which is safer. Actually, no, I am going to channel it. The reason I want to channel it as opposed to mining it is I'm concerned that the ice floor here will actually fall down and hit a miner on the head and kill him. Which happened a couple of times when we were mining down below. No worries, Zerionic. I'll see you in a bit. So we had, when we mined out, we were mining out the floor here, this ice, right down here. I had a couple of times where miners got hit in the head with falling ice. So I want to try to avoid that. I'm trying not to kill my miners as they do this work. Alright, so now we are just about done here. Alright. And now we are in here. Now what I'm going to do is this area here is going to get replaced with what's going on here? Oh, I see. Okay. So this area is going to get replaced with actual constructed stone, so it looks better, for one thing. And just trying to think of how the best way to do this is. I'm thinking what we do, now that we've got this here, we're just going to mine through here. Okay. And that is, because that's already done up there. So, okay, so we're going to set that to mine. Alright. Now, while I'm doing that, I'm going to start building these bridges as well. Now, I want to make sure that this is a good place for it. I want to find the right level, because I think this level is probably good. Just trying to figure out what exactly... Okay, so this level here, this is the level of this side. This side's a bit higher, so we may have to... Actually, you know what? let's do... Oh, actually, that's going to be awesome. Okay, so we're going to build our bridge here. So what I need to do, first off, is go down one. I need to build... We're going to build a bridge 3 wide. So, and then we're going to build constructions on either side of it. So, first things first. We're building the bridge right here. I'm going to build construction. We're going to build floors. This is what the bridge will actually sit on. It has been 2 weeks since I've actually touched, or 3 weeks since I've actually touched Dwarf Fortress. I've completely forgotten how to play. And we're going to use granite blocks here. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, but this side is going to need a little bit more work. So we're going to do floor, and we're going to do... Because this side is going to be raised a bit. It's 2 levels, so we have to actually build up to do that. Okay, so we're going to start... Well, this is going to be fun. Okay, so first things first, we're going to build a wall. Right there, out of granite blocks. And so when it comes across, it'll actually come up on a raised platform on the left-hand side here, which is going to be cool. It's going to look really awesome when all is said and done. Granite blocks. Okay, good. So now we're going to be, and then we're going to build a floor right here. Oops, too much. I've completely forgotten how to play this game. Oh, I know we don't want floors there. No, we don't. We do not want floors there, because that is going to be our. We're gonna have to actually build a platform and raise it, which could be fun. Okay, we have to get up at least 2 Z levels. Okay, that should be fine. So we need to start building, we'll need to start building ramps up that way. And that's okay. Alright. Spafatti, good to see you. Great to see you. Oops, dog type. I have not got the room flooded, actually. It froze up before we did that. So what we're doing right now is we're... building a slightly more... First of all, we have to channel our waterfall a little bit better, so that we don't, push our caravans off the side of the map. And so I'm building a kind of a way to channel that a bit, so it's not free-flowing quite so much. And we're also going to make it a little nicer at the same time. And now I need to dig. And I'm hoping very much that I'm not going to kill anybody in the process. I'm really worried about that, honestly. So we go to designate, and we go... I need to dig out this here. Okay, I'm going to just go to... We're going to X this one here. I'll leave... Okay, so we're going to just leave... I'm leaving holes at the end here so we can get access to this area that we need to dig. Because right now they're walking on ice, which is not great. Yes, the first time I didn't call you a Smurf. Again, I apologize for that. I practiced. I actually practiced. Because I know you don't like that. So... and I know how it is. I mean, my name is not exactly easy to remember or pronounce either. The amount of times I've been called Tough Shrek or something, or stuff, or Touch Shrek, is a lot. So I get it. I really do. I do. We've had... Uh-oh. Okay, good. He's constructing a building. It looked like he was dead for a second, so... So we have... So part of the goal here today is we really need to construct this... or finish this... or fix the waterfall, because it's just too out of control right and hopefully we will be able to do that. And then we've also got to build some bridges. And I also was hoping to completely revamp my squads today. And now that it sounds ambitious actually for one stream, truthfully. Okay, so now we've got the back wall here done. That's really just this is just decorative, this particular one, because it's not again, it looks, I think it just looks bad having all of this dirt that's not constructed, right? As part of our main entrance. So this is, we're just prettying it up. But we're also going to hopefully, again, channel the water a bit better. I'm hoping I don't have to get rid of the really nice windows that we have. I'm hoping the water will, I'm going to bring it down a little bit more controlled. So hopefully hopefully it's not going to hit the bridge quite so much. It might, I don't know. We'll have to see. If it does, then I'll have to think of something else. Okay, let's let the dwarves work. I'm really bad for that, just keeping the game paused for too long. I also have a new feature on the a new command. If you type exclamation dwarf, it will allow you to, it will let me know that you want a dwarf, and I will rename a dwarf for you. Except it doesn't seem to work. Problems. Nothing like technical issues while you're streaming, right? I don't know why that is not working, but we'll figure that out. Oh, that's because I am dumb and I didn't put it as dwarf. It is join the fort. So that will, I'll get you a dwarf named after you, if you're interested. Yeah. Okay. So now the dwarves are done that. So we're gonna tidy up this area. Now once this is done here, this particular area, we will go and dig down again. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You don't have to be a miner if you don't want to. But yeah, you're right. The dwarves do die frequently in this fort, which is, you know, it's Dwarf Fortress. That's what it's all about. Okay, so that's being done. Let's go down over here and see how that is done. So this is done as well, which is good. No worries, Urionic. Thanks for popping by. I appreciate it, man. Oh shoot. I'm gonna screw that up too. Okay, so we're gonna go build C wall. Okay, so now we've got this here. So I need to build a wall. So I need to get this raised up without. So can we get up there? So we'll put that there. Should be able to. Okay, good. So these walls here, now you can't build a wall diagonally. So when a dwarf gets into this square, he wouldn't be able to build this wall, but he should be able to get up the other side as well. All right, so let's keep that going. Now over here we've got this done as well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building the bridge on this side. So we're going to actually have two bridges. It's going to be a drawbridge style sort of thing when they get raised. And that's strictly for looks. It has no functional purpose whatsoever. Actually, no. But like that. Okay, so we want a 3. That has to. It's going to be a raising bridge. Okay. So there we go, and we're going to raise it that away. Perfect. And we're going to build this out of. I don't think I have any unique stuff that I want to use. So I might just build this out of granite blocks. We got lots of those. Okay, so and then we're going to build another one on the other side, and they're going to raise for drawbridge, or like a drawbridge, and that will help us get what we need to do. And then once the bridges are done and we've got that completed, we'll go and we'll start doing the actual constructions next to it. Because we're gonna have towers on either side of it, just to make it look better, or at least towers on one side for sure. Okay, now let's see how we're doing up here. Oh, we have trapped miners. Of course we do, because I haven't actually left them a way out. Because I'm not smart. Whoops. Okay, hopefully they're not starving to death yet. Okay, so we can dig down here. And then I can build a staircase somewhere. But we're definitely going to need a way for them to get out. Yes, I wasn't. I thought I had this planned out really well, but apparently I didn't. Okay, so first off, so we can dig down here. We have to dig this one out anyway, so I need to dig out. So we're gonna deconstruct here, and we're gonna build a staircase, I guess. You know, one of the hallmarks of a good streamer is preparation. And knowing what you're going to do in a stream, and yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing right now. Okay, so we're going to... First of all, I need to deconstruct that, right? Right, designate N. So I'm going to need to deconstruct this. And we'll dig... What we're going to do is we'll dig a... Ooh, I don't do that. Do we dig a hole down here? Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this door out. I'm going to build a temporary staircase there. Or we can actually do it there. No, I can't. That's okay. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to do this. The reason I could just build a staircase anywhere. But I want to try to minimize the amount of destruction to like this blank space. So that it looks good. So now you guys are not doing this yet. So do you have deconstruction? Wrong one. There we go. So we're just going to take a look at Dwarf Therapist for a second here. Therapist. Okay, so who do we got here? We got Dr. Burr and Edom Thorthan Kulet. So they're one of they're miners. So I think what's going on right now is that they don't have deconstruction. Or are they? Who are they? They're not miners. Okay, let's find out who they are. So, Edom Thort the Kulet. Edom Thorthakulet. Now, what does he have? So he's not a miner. So he was probably down there just constructing a building. He does not have deconstruction turned on. That would be why. Okay, so we're going to commit to that. Alright, so, and then... So that is right here. Actually, I should... Okay, so we're going to actually remove that. We're going to deconstruct this one. Now, that's going to be right here. Now, this square, I was planning on removing anyway, because it is just nothing. So I'm gonna build a downstair there. So we're gonna designate a downstair. Okay, so that will get us there, and we'll need to figure out a way to, hopefully we'll have material to build an upstairs there. We should be okay. We should be fine. This is not, sorry, I have therapist still up. Better. Hello, Hammer Dwarf. Great to see you. Yeah, I know. I have therapist up. It's terrible. Therapist is a terrible tool because of that. But it's really useful. So, great to see you, Hammer Dwarf. How you been? I haven't seen you streaming Dwarf Fortress for a while. Okay, so what I've done is I'm revamping the entrance, making it a little nicer. And unfortunately, I have trapped a couple of dwarves in the meantime. In fact, I have trapped them so much, I may not be able to get them out right now without without doing something. Oh, shoot. What the fuck? Oh, I see. So, oh, fuck. Okay, so what I did was, oh god, fuck! This is gonna just end up looking ugly. Pardon my language if there are any children watching. Why are you watching? Okay, so we're gonna fucking do this the way I didn't want to do it this way, but I'm gonna build a staircase behind and we'll just wall it off. So I don't have, there's no material down here to build anything. I have no, although there has to be at least one rock somewhere. Okay, so if there's a lesson to be taken from this, is prepare better before you start doing shit like this. So I can remove this construction here, and then I can dig down. I just, there has to be something. There has to be a granite block. Okay, we've got a granite block, so we're good. One granite block's all we need. We're gonna build a constructed upstairs right here. And then we're good. People, what kind of elfy talk or prepare? What kind of elfy talk is that? Yeah. You know, the thing is, I prepared. I have designed the other things I wanted to do today, which is our bridges across the river for the caravans to use. I prepared those. I designed those really nicely, right? But I just didn't bother to do this because I've been planning it in my head for so long. I thought I knew what I was doing, but apparently I don't. So there you go. So we're gonna wing it. Winging it is fun. Oh, and we have a dwarf. I don't know if you can see that with my pictures in the way, but I have a one dwarf who is starting to be a little unhappy. So we'll take a look at him later. Okay, so and we're waiting for this guy to finish this. And then we're going to be done. So while we're waiting that, she should be done shortly. We're building a couple other things here. So we're going to build C. We're going to build an upstairs here. Okay, good. And then we'll wall that off. Now, and we'll also start building our new. Should be able to do it all at once. Okay, and then we're gonna build here and here. Nope, that's not right. Okay, so we need to build our upstairs here where they can actually get at it. God, oh man, You know, it's just been one of those... It's been so long since I've actually looked at this game, I seriously forgot how to play it. So this is... We can get to this level. You know what, actually... There we go. Okay, so the multi-level is actually starting to confuse me here. So, I just turned off multi-level really quickly so we can see it a little bit better. So this level here, we can get access to it. We can get... These ramps will actually let us get on top of this. Okay, so, which means... So So we're going to X this, X this. So we can get on top of it from here. If I build another wall there, I can leave that blank. I don't need anything in there. But I think that's probably, we think we want to do this. So what we're gonna do here, build C upstairs. So we're gonna build an upstairs here. Okay. This will be this is really just a platform. Actually, no. What? No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And even as I'm saying that, I'm reconsidering it. Oh, man. Okay, so now we're going to build an upstairs there. And then here, we're going to build an up-downstairs. So what this is going to do is, what we're doing is we're building a little platform here to connect to this bridge. Okay? So we're going to have, and as everybody knows who's played this game, building directly up is a pain in the neck. So, downstairs X. We'll build an up downstairs there. Out of granite blocks. Alright. So, that is good. Now, that is underway. Not the most elegant design of it, but there we go. Okay, so now we need to build... Or no, we need to designate J downstairs. Now that will connect our downstairs with this upstairs, and these miners can get out again. Or those dwarves. And then I'll figure out how to do the rest. I think this will get channeled out here. We need to go down one more Z level for that. And then I think that channel will do what I need to do. I think I just got to building this wall first was probably not the wise idea. Okay, let's see if someone's coming out here. There's a miner. Here's our savior. He built a stairway, but that is now... Unfortunately, it was ice, so that doesn't count. So now I have to construct one. Oh. Now how... Oh, what's going on here? Oh, right. Downstairs D. If I had one thing blocked, why can't I build C downstairs? What is it blocked with? Okay, that's weird. So we go build constructed downstairs, and we can't build it there. Huh. These dwarves might starve to death. Smith Hattie, maybe it was a good idea not to join the fort. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, obviously. That's really weird. So we need a... So a downstairs there would connect the two of them, but I just can't build it for some reason. That's really strange. I don't know. Well, you know what we can do. Well, the last noble that we had went insane. actually, because not only did he have his spine broken and he crawled everywhere, but he got really upset about it and went insane. So maybe not. Maybe not the safest thing in the world. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really confused here. I don't know why I can't build that there. Vertical bars block. It's probably because there is some remnant of the ice there, I guess. So now I need to figure something else out. Okay, so let's just designate. And I need to get some more. So I need to get some more material here. So I'm just going to deconstruct these. There isn't. There was some ice there, which I mined out. I actually mined in a down staircase, but it just disappeared. So, and now there appears to be nothing there whatsoever, which is kind of weird. I don't know what's going on with that. I can remove this. I mean, we'll get these guys out of here. It's just a matter of okay, what's going on with this? Move construction. Oh, because it's below. Oh, I see. Okay. No, that can't be right. So, oh good, one of them's hungry. Okay, you know what, screw it. Designate. I hate doing this. Designate downstairs, and then we're going to designate an upstairs here. Okay, so, and then we're going to... Okay, so fuck it. We're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. It's going to look terrible, but it'll be fine. We'll figure it out later. So we've got a miner coming in. He's going to dig them a way out. But not right there. We're going to do this. Let's do it properly. Okay, so now we're going to go back here. Because this is going to be, yeah, so this is what we're going to do. So we're going to do a J, downstairs there, up downstairs here. Okay. So now we've got, ooh, Malfal Izanalath, traitor, has been possessed. So, excellent. We've got dwarves, starving dwarves, and a possessed traitor. Alright, let's see where he goes. Odds are he's a butcher, so he's probably going to be going to a crafts workshop. So let's follow him for a second and see where he goes. A trader. He trades stuff. Yeah, and right into a crafts workshop. So we should have another earring momentarily. Again, we should have everything. We should have everything he needs. I don't think he's going to have a big problem. Trait ARF. TR8R from Star Wars. Awesome. Yeah. So okay, I will turn on our multi. Okay, our dwarves have escaped. Huzzah! Okay. You know, when you do stuff like that, it just feels really bad. Okay, so now we have the ability to solve that problem. So we're going to go and... Okay, we're going to DH, we're going to channel down here. Now, so we have... So that'll be channeled. And then what we're going to do is we'll mine out, we'll build another staircase to connect to this. Oh, actually, before I do that... Let's make sure that let's replace this staircase with the wall that it's supposed to be. Okay, so I'm going to remove these two constructions here. Okay, so we're removing two because, again, you can't build on a diagonal. So we need to basically remove this one to provide access to the miners so they can channel here, and also to do that we can rebuild that wall from the staircase, but we can't do it from once this stuff is removed. All right. God, it feels good to be streaming again, I gotta say. Okay, so let's turn multi-level back on. There we go. Okay. That looks a little bit better, a little more natural. Okay, so here we go. So now we need to build a door here. Not silver. All right. So we're going to build a door there. We need to build a constructed wall. So now we should be able to access all of these from the staircase. So we build our constructed wall. I'm going to build this whole section first. Granite block. Now that is the level of the bridge, right? So I just need to build a downstair here. Robotic Ronald, great to see ya. Thank you for joining. Streaming Dwarf Fortress makes me go out of my comfort zone with objectives, though I've only streamed once. Hello, by the way. Great to see you. Thanks for popping by. I really do appreciate it. How are you? How did your first stream go? Mine was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying. Now, once I get up there, once this is built, we'll eventually cover it. We'll actually eventually get rid of it completely. Because this is not necessary. Hammer Dwarf, great to see you. I will be on for a couple hours streaming, but probably will be a slightly shorter one than I would necessarily like. But thanks for popping by. I really do appreciate it. So we're going to cut down some trees over here. Alright. And we'll probably actually end up digging. Let's cut that one down too. Oops, T. Cut down all these. Fuck the trees. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to dig, because my miners can't be kept too busy, of course. We're going to dig, channel down all of this there. So the reason I'm doing this is to provide the caravans, if they're coming along this way, to provide them a nice highway down to our bridge, because this is eventually this is the caravan pathway. Do those ones as well, and hopefully again we don't kill anyone while we're doing our channeling, because as Smafati knows, we've got a bad track record for that. I found it relaxing just talking through everything I was doing. Went from 1 to 5 years randomly. It was fun. Yeah, it is. The Dwarf Fortress community is fantastic. I've been streaming. This is my 10th stream, and I've been doing it for a couple weeks. Everyone has been tremendously welcoming. So, welcome to the club. Good to see you. Okay, so now, there we go. We got that done. Now we have to build this wall back once that's done. And then we'll dig down one more level. Once this level is done, we're going to be down here. We'll build once that is done, we're connected. So this is not a huge process. It's just a matter of being fiddly and annoying. Alright, so fiddly and annoying is really what this is all about. I had really big plans for this. I had this all planned out, totally planned out, and then everything went to shit immediately after I started doing it. The plan. Okay, so Malfall Izanalath has begun a mysterious construction. Let's see what he has collected. We didn't really watch him. So he has collected, let's go back down here. So he has collected Gabbro, Pigtail Cloth, horse leather, silver bars, llama wool cloth, fungi wood bar or fungi wood logs, and lead bars. So he is in a craft dwarf shop. Who wants to take a guess as to what he's going to build? So put it in chat what your guess is for his construction or for his artifact, and let me know what you think. I'm excited. I think it's going to be an earring, but that's just because that's what I always say it's going to be. So what do you guys think? Scepter. Yeah, lead bars and silver is definitely a good bet. Okay. So we're gonna dig an upstair here. All right, 2 votes for Scepter. It's not a competition. I have nothing to reward you with. I don't have channel points or anything like that. So there's no there's no stakes, I guess. Okay, so now we've got a designated or another upstairs designated here, so that'll allow our miners again to get up. We've got I'm going to designate this for mining as soon as I'm going to designate a mine. So all of this will get mined out, and then this will get channeled from above, which can be done right now. There you go. Okay, perfect. So now that is happening, digging down the side of a cliff, isn't that just the most dwarfy thing in the world? Sounds safe. We need to build wall. Build this wall here again with the granite block that is right next to it. For some reason, can't use that one. Okay, whatever. All right, let's keep going. Fierce competition is all I need. I am. How does everything sound? Smithaddy, you've been here before. How's the sound compared to the last? I've upgraded my I've upgraded my entire streaming setup. It's on a completely different system, completely different microphone. Everything's new. So I am curious how it sounds, and whether you can tell the difference, or whether you guys even care. Blocks. We're going to put granite blocks here, and then that is done. Perfect. So we can build. And this actually, we don't need a wall here. We need a floor. Sounds good. Last time you had a lot of cave. Yeah. Last time was a well, it was a cheap microphone, so this one's a bit better. All right, I've adjusted the music down a little bit. Thank you for letting me know that, Ron. Robotic Ronald. I'm still always tweaking that. It's still definitely a work in progress with the levels. Okay, so all right, so here we go. Now we don't have any dwarves that are starving to death. Nobody's dying. Yeah, no, it's true. I should, oh, yay! Collapsing caverns. Let's see, did anyone fall to their death? Yep, we have a miner. We've got a miner down. So Ezim's scratch ceiling just fell to his death. Or just fell, let's see. He's only a Grandmaster miner. He's only, just one of the best guys I have. Or no, Grandmaster Animal Trainer, pardon me. So let's see. Let's take a look at him first before we see if he's dead or not. So he feels satisfied at work. Within the last season, he felt fun as talking with acquaintances. He made a new friend. Awesome. He's content remembering being near a waterfall. He was interested after learning about waxworking. Now that's interesting. We don't have any bees in this fort. He didn't feel anything after being unable to acquire for something for so long. He was bored after being unable to practice a bath. Or to practice a craft for too long. He felt lonely after being away from family too long, bored after being unable to practice a martial art for long, blissful remembering a soapy bath. He felt satisfied remembering work, and a whole bunch of other stuff. He is 70 or 85 years old, born on the 28th of Hematite in 179. His very long sideburns are braided. His very long mustache is arranged in double braids. His very long beard is arranged in double braids. I love braided beard dwarves. They're awesome. His hair is clean shaven. He is thin. His extremely narrow, tall ears are very flattened. He has high cheekbones, deeply recessed square chin, close-set turquoise eyes are slit. His slightly upturned nose is narrow. His eyelashes are short. His cinnamon skin is wrinkled. His hair is chocolate with a touch of gray. So he personally finds sacrifice to be one of the highest ideals. He sees denial of impulses vain and foolish pursuit and finds romance distasteful. He dreams of creating a masterwork someday. So incredibly calm demeanor. That's probably going to be a good thing considering he just fell 13 Z levels. He never feels discouraged. Also a good thing. He obsessed with order and structure in his own life, with everything kept in its proper place after retching on a miasma in 254. He enjoys being in crowds. He accepts favors without developing a sense of obligation, preferring to act as the current situation demands. So he is somewhat focused with satisfied needs. Very good. I'm not going to read it all unless you guys really want me to. Now, let's see what happened to him. Okay, so the minor Ezings has fallen. So his upper body takes, deflected. Okay, so he fell 13 stories and his llama wool cloak took all the damage. So that is one awesome wool cloak, I have to say. So he, just 8 injuries and they were all deflected by the wool cloak. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Good morning. What do you mean?
Hey!
Do you mean to wish me a good morning?
Well, thanks for the follow, Robotic Ronald. It's really appreciated. And we get the new alert as well. I just did this one the other day.
Or are you simply stating that this is a morning to be good on?
Huge fan of The Hobbit. I was just reading it to my daughter, actually. And, just, I don't... What the hell is all this stuff? Platinum bar. Oh, fuck! Oh my god! Oh. So we had our bridge. Yeah, it is a great kids book, and it's fantastic. So, okay, I've never had this happen before. So my bridge got destroyed. So when he fell, I'm assuming what happened with this miner was that as he was channeling, he was standing on the frozen waterfall. So the ice, as the waterfall goes down, it freezes and actually stays there in blocks. You could stand on them. But they don't support the same way that regular stone does. So I think what happened was he was standing on this, he channeled out its only support, and it fell, and all that falling ice destroyed my platinum bridge. Oi, 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 oi. And now I've got platinum blocks sitting here that need to be picked up. Great! That's exciting stuff. Okay, well, that is interesting. Okay, but dwarves are funny creatures. Okay, so that is essentially done now. So now we have... So now what we really need to do is build all of this is going to be... So we have to build stone. Build sea wall. So we're going to build stone here. So these walls will be stone. We're going to build another wall there. Blocks. And this will allow us to still get access to the corners. No one showed up at the meeting. Yay, Fridays! But hey, now I get to hang out here more. That is fantastic, Hammer Dwarf. I am glad to have you. My beautiful platinum bridge just got destroyed by falling ice and a falling dwarf. The dwarf fell 13 stories and landed on his cloak and is totally fine. It's great. Look at this. Look at this combat report. Look at this combat report. It's hilarious. So he got injured in his upper body, lower body, right lower leg, throat, left upper leg, left ear, neck, and right upper leg, and it was all deflected by his amazing llama wool cloak. That is fucking amazing. I've never seen anything quite like that. I've actually, with this particular fort, I've been remarkably lucky with falls. I've had a lot of them. As you can imagine, living in this particular location, right? We have a large cavern. The entire fortress is based around this chasm. And I'm not exactly shy about, doing down the... Yeah, he should definitely name it. Okay, so we've had a lot of falls, but I have not had many deaths. In fact, actually, when I first started this fort, I was up here, and I set my pasture right in this area here. I accidentally set it to go slightly over the edge of here. I just made it a big square. I mean, like, who cares? They're not gonna, throw them over the edge or not. But I accidentally set it, instead of a pasture, I set it to a pit. Which meant they tossed all the animals over the cliff. And at the bottom of this cliff was the biggest pile of animal skeletons you have ever seen. It was ridiculous. So be careful when you're setting a pasture. Remember that capital N is pasture, and N is pasture, P is pit. All right, Malful is an Alath trader has created Evuthimaz, a Gabriel Toy Hammer. It's close to a scepter. He claims it as an heirloom in the name of his family, Aster Id Fenspeech. Alright, let's take a look at this artifact. It was a Gabriel Toy Hammer. Etvuthimaz, the Scandalous Belts. This is a Gabriel Toy Hammer, all craftsmanship of the highest quality. It is studded with lead, decorated with pigtail, and encircled with bands of rectangular Gabriel cabochons, horse leather, and fungi wood. This object is adorned with hanging rings of llama wool and menaces with spikes of silver. On the item is an image of Moral Petalstart, the dwarf in horse leather. Alright, well, that is excellent. We know just what to do with that, because you can't have a dwarven child playing with lead. I mean, lead is for flasks. So we have a museum here with all of our artifacts on it. We've had a number of them. We're actually out of pedestals, so I'm just gonna stuff this one on a. Oops, artifacts. Which one was it? There it is, right at the top. The Mounds. Gabriel Toy Hammer. Perfect. So now we just shove that into our museum. We've had a number of artifact thefts in this fort, but we've managed to deal with them. Luckily, to get out of the fort from here is a fairly arduous process, so we can typically lock them in before they get out. Okay, well, we've got some extra work to do now, which is always exciting. Okay, so what am I doing here? I am down here, so all of these... Oh, fuck. Actually, no, that's... Right. I forgot what I was actually wanting to do here. Okay, that's okay. No, this is good. Except... Okay, so what I was meaning to do... Again, lack of planning. So what I was actually going to do is build the walls out here. So out from the wall one. And so I was actually going to channel. I want to build something like this down here. So we're going to actually build a channel to contain that overspray, so that hopefully it will kind of right over the bridge. It will just kind of spill out, and it won't get on the bridge any longer. So that means, because I am not smart, I have to redo this a little bit. So I need to build a wall. But this is the level. Oh shit. Oh god. Plan your streams, people. Plan your constructions. Because I did this the wrong way. It still might work though. I think it'll still work. We're gonna try it anyway. Okay, so we can. So basically what's happening now is it's coming down, it's hitting this area right there, and it should go. So what I need to do is build constructed walls. Once this is done, build some floors, build some constructed walls, and hopefully the splash won't be quite as bad. Yeah, I didn't do this right, but that's okay. Should be all right. Should be okay. So build seawall. Build here, granite blocks, wall here, granite blocks, and then we have to build a floor here. Since, or do we want to build ramps? I think ramps would look good. Because, I mean, they're not going to do anything. You're not going to actually be able to use them for anything. But it will look like the water falls down, hits the ramp, and goes out. So it is entirely useless. This is entirely cosmetic. But fucking we're doing it anyway. Is there a ramp there? What's going on with that? No, I think I missed that. C, build C ramp. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, here's hoping this works and it doesn't completely fuck my bridge over again, which I'm going to have to rebuild again because we have, it's now ice. Oh well, that's the fun of this game. You just never know what's going to happen. All right. So, or actually, I suppose you should know what's happening if you're, planning properly. Okay, so we have our little constructed area here, so we can build a new bridge here. So, there we go. And we're going to build this out of granite blocks again. You got them. Might as well use them. Oh, shit. Except, always remember to fucking tell it to raise. Anyway, so I was saying I'm reading The Hobbit with my daughter, and she's 10, and she loves reading, but she doesn't really read anything like any novels or anything like that. Attracting again. God damn it, I'm not paying attention. Build G bridge. Choose your size. Tell it where to go. Then start talking about The Hobbit. All right. So yeah, she doesn't really read novels or anything like that. So this is something very different for her. So I started reading it to her, and she's absolutely loving it. So she's into it, and she loves the characters. She's really interested in what's going on. And she's actually reading ahead. So she actually wanted me to, or she wanted the book to read ahead with. It was fantastic. So I'm really, really happy with that. It's always been one of my favorite books, not just because it's a great book, but it probably started my love of dwarves as well. Oh shoot! Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to get those done. Okay, I don't need them. Okay, we'll be fine. Okay, so we have everything should be moving nicely here, I think. So what else do we have to do? Now that's going. Now this little platform here. Again, this is a road for our trade caravans, right? So we need to make sure that they can actually get access to it, which they can't right now, because this doesn't actually go anywhere, and with the staircase in the middle, they can't use it. The staircase is going to go away. Right now, it's the only way up there. So we're going to build a platform and a road that continues over here. So let's build C. C construction. We're going to build floor. We are one too high. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna build it there, and then we're gonna start. We'll step it down. And we'll build an actual ramp all the way down. It'll probably come to here, I think, which is I think 2 levels down. Oops, too much. Okay, so we want that 3 levels. Okay, there we go. We're going to build out of granite blocks. Now, that is... Okay, so I would like that to be supported. In fact, I'm going to need it to be supported for the ramp, so we need to build a wall here. So I'm going to need to build something. Okay, so... we're going to need to build pillars right here. And of course, we're going to have to build one here as well. So we're going to go build C wall. Build a wall there. And we will build a... Oh, that's okay. So we have to build, we're going to build a wall down here. This isn't strictly necessary because this wall here at this level is still supported, but it won't look right. So do granite blocks. Boom. Okay, so now that will eventually have a... we'll need to build a staircase of some sort to get that there, but that will do. Okay, so here we go. We are just about done here. So now I'm thinking this whole setup is done, other than needing to replace the walls here that we dug out, and then cover up this staircase. I'm going to put a hatch cover in for now. Actually, let's just do that. I don't think I have any. Build. Hatch cover is, what, H? Nope. Floor hatch, there we go. Capital H. Don't have any. Okay, so let's go build one. So we're down at our mason's shop. And add a hatch cover. Build a couple. Just so we've got a couple. Okay, good. Good. Alright. Now we're rocking. This was not the most elegant way of doing what I was trying to do. And again, I don't know if that... inside light above ground. Sea floor. Yeah, still can't build anything there, which is weird. So it may end up being that I have to... I still have to wait for the ice to melt. I'm not sure. This square might be just glitched. I'm not sure what's there, if anything. But something's blocking me from actually doing what I want to do. Okay, so we're gonna build C. No, build C wall. So this will actually no. Fuck. Not smart. God, I'm just not thinking this through. So one of the things I need to do is I need to build walls here. So all of this stuff has to get removed. So we go designate N. So I'm not thinking. Okay. Because what I was... Okay, so this is what I'm doing. So the water has to come down here. Right now, the way I've got it is it's going to spread out, which isn't right. So actually, I need to do these as well. So I just wasn't thinking straight. So all of those have to get removed as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a a wall there to channel it as it goes down. The whole idea here, and I don't know what the hell I was thinking of, the whole idea is to just channel it so it goes straight down, and then so when it does hit the ramps here and spreads out, hopefully it won't affect the bridge underneath it. We won't get as much water on the bridge, because that was the whole point of that. Plan your builds. Alright, so we've got... Okay, this is working. Okay, so... Alright, so someone's working on the hatch cover, which is nice. And we're good to go. So while we're waiting, we're going to just... I want a quick tour of the fort and see what's going on. Now, one of the things I wanted to do with my bridge is I did want to actually have some statues. So, I think I'm out of silver. Am I still live? Am I still live? I don't think I am. Okay, great. I had a glitch of some sort on my monitor here, so hey, thank you, Smithatty. I appreciate that. Okay, so we need to make some statues. So I want to make some lead statues. I got lots of lead bars, and there's nothing you can really do with it. So let's actually go into and order it. So we're going to go into our manager here. New order, we're going to do lead statue. So I need 6 plus, I need 12. No, I need, yeah, so 12 per bridge. I'm going to do, so 24 of them. We're going to do 24, and we're going to go down and check. Details. Construct lead statue. We want them related to site. Filter Beguiledbastions. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So they will get busy on that. Perfect. Now, so eventually, so when we are building this bridge, on either side of it, on all 4 corners, we're going to have towers in order to, and we're going to have some statues on top of them, just to make it a little more dwarfy to look at. And really nothing more than that. Okay, so we are slowly building this. Those are done. Now, I need a way to get up there. So I need a temporary staircase. Right? It should actually... Okay, so we are... Where are we? So we need to build upstairs. Structured upstairs. No, I can't do it there. To do it here, because what I need to do is in order for a ramp to work on this raised level, I need 3 blocks here. Maybe I should just do this the easy way. What am I doing? To do a wall. So we're gonna do a wall here. Okay, we'll do a wall there. And then we'll just build ramps. We'll build a ramp here to get up. But I need to get up 2, don't I? No, we'll do a staircase. Upstairs. We'll do an upstairs. Granite blocks. And here we'll do an up-down stair. And this will be temporary. We'll remove this eventually. And then that will allow us to get up here to build the supports. We'll have to do another one as well. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, but we've got a plan anyway. Because, of course, you can't just do this the easy way. It would have been simpler. Actually, you know what? It would be simpler. You know what? I don't need that. Okay, you know what? I might. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build it here. So this is, I think, where we want our the road to come to. So we're going to start building it from here. This is me talking out loud, so you bear with me. So we're going to build it here. And we're going to build a floor here. So this is what I'm going to do. So granite blocks. And then we're going to build a wall here. And then ramps here. Ramps are so annoying. Okay, so that will, so they will come, the caravan will come here, go up the ramp to this level. We'll turn. And we'll go right up into there. We'll start stepping it up as we go. Now, as we build the floor, we'll be able to build the staircases as we go. So this is actually going to be a lot simpler if I do this intelligently as opposed to build up from the ground instead of down from the air. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we are... Okay, so now this is better. Okay, so now we're going to build a... So we've got... This is 4, so let's build C wall. I am going to be going through granite blocks here today. So we're going to build... Again, kind of mimic this. Do we want to stick it out a bit? Yeah. We're going to stick it out a tiny... We're going to stick it out here. Okay. So this is going to be... It's going to kind of mimic this look, but not that. So it's going to kind of mimic this area here. All right. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to build a wall there. And then once that's built, we'll build in here as well, and then move up one level, build that one, and then that will actually connect that all the way down. Okay, that's better. I feel a little bit better, a little more confident about how this is going to work now. And then, of course, I have to rebuild my my main bridge as well once the ice melts. I can't actually rebuild this bridge right now because if I did, that ice would stay under it permanently. And there would be no way to get rid of it. So I don't want to do that. Hoi, oi, 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 oi. Construction woes. This is why I'll never be a city planner. Okay, so these guys are building our road. Now, we're going to also need to do... so from this level here... Where's the... Okay, so this is the level of the road. So I want to get rid of these squares here. I'm going to go designate channel. Oop. Designate H. There we go. All right. I might actually just put or drive this through the mountain. Might actually be easier. Because all of this, the one thing I hate about is, yeah, you know what, let's screw that. Let's drive it right through the mountain. So we're going to dig all of this. All right. Trees in the way. Okay, good. So yeah, we're going to end up doing a fair bit of channeling. It'll be a little path and we'll go right into the mountain on this level. But I want to make sure it looks good to do that. Okay, awesome. Build C wall. Hate having stuff that is not, that doesn't look like it's supported, so we're going to build a wall in here. So we may need to make some more granite blocks at some point here. All right, now we're rocking and rolling. Okay, there we go. So that is done. So now we're going to build our walls. We're going to build them there, and we'll build it here. So this channel, or this like little channel, like I said, should hopefully will work. I would hate to have to redo this again. Okay. Alright. So we got another couple built, and now once... Sorry, wrong button. Once that is built, we can go up here. Once those are built. Alright. So, what's everyone else up to today? What is going on in Dwarf Fortress community world? Okay, so we can build our floors here. And then... What's everyone up to today? Alright, so now once that's built, we can build... actually, no, I don't want to do that just yet. To go, because I may have to go up a couple different levels. So I think I don't want to do that quite like that. I want to do it, say, here, and then we'll build these. That'll be a ramp, and then a undoable amounts of work. I know how you feel. I have not had a chance to be online for 3 weeks now because my work has been absolutely nuts. So, constructed or suspended construction of a wall. Why is that? Oops, wrong way. Okay. I don't know which one that was, but we'll find out. Okay, so right now we can go here. We can build C wall. And then wall. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's go to announcements. Oh, great. We got two. Why? Okay, so suspend. Probably someone was standing in the wrong spot or something. I don't know. Well, I hope that whatever you do, Smifati, that you are enjoying it. And that the work, being busy is a good thing. I know when I'm busy, it's a good thing. Because I get paid on commission, so when I'm not busy, it means I'm not getting paid. And I strangely enough, really enjoy getting paid. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it certainly helps. DZ, so we're gonna Z this. We're gonna get rid of all of these ramps. We're gonna also get rid of those. And that should allow us, give us a nice entrance so we can more easily create a road to our main gate. Not really, I'm a software developer, I'm salaried, so I'm working on my next venture though, mushroom farming. That's very dwarfy. That's very dwarfy indeed. So we're gonna, when this road goes in, I think it's gonna go along the edge here, more or less. I want it to come out to about here is where it's gonna connect. The level, so we're at one higher. Okay, that's fine. So what I was thinking is having there's going to be another bridge at the top or on the north side as well, and they will kind of connect right in this area here, straight into the thingy. So that should do. This is coming along very well. Build C floor. There we go. All right, now we can just dig in and actually start smoothing walls as well, which is going to be nice. All right, there we go. So is what kind of mushroom farming? Explain that to me, because that is interesting. That's definitely a different career from software development. But man, I tell you, salary, that would be... I have never worked on salary in my entire life. And man, right now, just with the way things are, I would really love salary. But the one thing I do know that when you're on salary, you work the job, not the clock, right? So you don't necessarily get paid for extra work. Which is never a good thing. Who are you, and why do you have one of our artifacts? So he is Olin Ustmeng, a scholar. He's a visitor. And he is holding a book of anesthesia. This is a leopard parchment scroll. The rollers are made from native aluminum. So this was not made here, because I don't have any aluminum. Written there is a manual entitled The Book of Anesthesia, authored by Malfol Halecloister. It concerns anesthesia. The writing meanders somewhat as occasionally changes topic abruptly. Overall, the prose is not awful, but it's not very good either. Okay. That's very cool. It's a human, by the looks of it. Hey, Trash Mac. Great to see you. Thanks for popping by. Good to see you. I've been enjoying your streams in my absence. We're gonna start a bunch of wine caps. Oh, sorry. Lately, I've been growing a lot of lion's mane and shiitake. I do it on logs and then soak them in a tub to make them fruit. We're gonna start a bunch of wine caps this year as well. Huh. Well, that's really interesting, Smithatty. I thought when you said mushroom farming, I thought you were making a Dwarf Fortress joke at first. But speaking of which, we have some mushrooms growing in our beautiful area that's about to be flooded. That is really neat that you're actually growing mushrooms. That is extremely cool. If only plum pomegranate were real, then I wouldn't have to buy grapes for making wine. Yeah, no kidding. To make actual dwarven wine. I wonder if it would be possible to ferment a mushroom and make alcohol out of it of some sort. I've never heard of that, so you'll have to enlighten me on that one. Build sea wall, so I can build this one. I can build this one. And yeah, that's below. Okay, good. So Trash Mac, how have you been? I know you've been streaming. You've been streaming your Stardew Valley quite a bit lately. So the Forgotten Beast, Neglak Fokash Zugler Astas Thoket, has come. A great starling with lidless eyes. It has a stubby horn and a bloated body. Its clear feathers are fluffed out. Beware its deadly blood. That actually sounds kind of cute. A great starling with lidless eyes, stubby horn, and bloated body. You would have to add sugar. Some people make reishi wine, but I can't say it's wine or good. I've been sick this past week. Well, I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling better, Trash Mac. You know, streaming is fun. But, you know, you gotta take care of yourself. So, we have a lovely another Forgotten Beast. I think this is now 4 of them that we've got trapped. So we've got Neglak Fokash Zugler Astas Thoket. We've got Glaka, Rubstiller di Ushmal, Somoagua, Kelo, Arthrig, and Balepi. Balepi's been here for a long time. So I've got 4 Forgotten Beasts trapped in my lair. Much better. There will be more Dwarf Fortress when Monday rolls around. Well, that is awesome. I am really glad to hear that, Trash. I was actually... You've been so consistent with your schedules, which, of course, makes me look horrible. So I've been really... I was really surprised that you weren't on your regular time, you know. So I'm glad to hear that you'll be back. All right, so we've got another Forgotten Beast trapped in our Forgotten Beast trap, and yeah, we're no worries about that. It's snowing. It is October 18th. I don't know what the I don't know what the Dwarven calendar says that is, but we're ready. We're rocking and rolling here. So we are building walls. What is that? Swarm of mosquitoes. Nice. Alright. You know it's a quality game when it simulates mosquitoes. Okay. We are doing well. So are those... Did these get... Nope, they're still good. Okay, so we need to build... Ramp. So we're building ramps, and then we'll build walls on the other side of them so they're useful. Once we do that, we'll be able to get up this level, and we need to go up 2 more. Rude. I may have to make this more steeper than I was thinking. That's okay. We're alright. Okay. So, we are continuing our revamp of this entrance. Hopefully... There we go. We're starting to get there now. So we're gonna go sea wall. All right, and now those ones are being built. I'm always paranoid that my constructions get canceled in the without me, or suspended without me noticing. Okay, so what we're doing over here, Trash, just in case you're interested, we are building a road here for our caravan wagons to get across, so that they don't have to go through our fort itself. Of course, we're doing it in the most difficult way possible because that's what I do, and we're having some fun doing it. So we've got okay. So now that this is done, we're going to start digging here. So this is gonna be the entranceway for the caravans, and we're gonna just basically take them along the road, or the interior of the into the mountain here, just to make life easier for everybody. So we're gonna start. I think we're gonna exit about there somewhere. So we're gonna start doing this. Oops, that's too much. I want to try and keep two squares on either side of the wall, so that we can make sure that it gets properly, so that when we smooth the walls, and it looks right. I have to tweak this. I screwed up. That's okay. We're gonna remove that one there. Hopefully this doesn't look too shitty. Oops. Okay. This may have to get redone. This actually isn't... kind of looks like crap, but that's okay. that's too much. Okay, so that kind of is a nice round-ish area. A rounded kind of driveway. I don't know, I want to make sure that this is going to actually have depot access, so I have to make sure it's wide enough. That's going to be too pitchy. Okay, so that should do. It's just a nice little round road, or curvy road along the side of the mountain. So if I ever want to use this space, I've got the maximum amount available. But I don't know that I will. Okay. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Okay. So, and then we'll just poke this out here. I guess, right. We need to go down one, don't we? Ew. No, we don't. We want to go up. This is where we want to be. Okay, perfect. So I think I want it to come out. So I want it to kind of connect to... Sorry. Okay, so this is our main entrance. I want it to connect kind of right there. So... I think... Jesus Christ. Sorry, it's been a... I haven't touched this game in 2 weeks, as I was saying earlier. Or 3 weeks, actually. And I've literally forgotten how to play it. Okay, so we're going to go here, and we're going to go there. So that's now where we're going to, our exit's going to be. Okay. We're going to X this. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to create an up ramp here, and we're going to, so, up ramp. Not stairs yet. There we go. So we're going to do an up ramp there, and then it's going to actually come out on this level here, which will be one above, so it'll actually have to come down. Again, this is, again, just for looks, because I can't do anything the easy way. Oh, good, we've already started doing it. Already started mining it. So that is... Yeah, that'll good. That'll be all right. And then this will all be... Yep, we'll be good. Okay, awesome. All right, so that is... We'll get mined out now. We should be done here, just about. So we're going to build sea wall. Now, this wall is important because that's how we get up to the next level. Makes those ramps useful. And then we'll have to... But this will have to be a fairly steep climb because we've got to go up 2-3 levels in this span. I should have made this a little bit faster, or steeper rather. Okay, but we'll do it. We'll get it done. You know, one of the fascinating things about watching Dwarf Fortress streams is literally watching people think. So now this is done, which is sweet. So we can build another wall here. So now, from the very top, we've got our little fortifications here, and then it goes. This stone wall here goes all the way down to this level, and then kind of tucks in where the water is flowing. So that's where the water is going to come down, hits these ramps, spurts out over top of the walls, or the over top of the windows, and then we'll hopefully sit there and miss our bridge when we go through it. So here's hoping. All right. The long winter. The winters in this fort are really, really long. So it does give us some time to do these sorts of projects, but still. Okay, so We need to get this finished. So let's see how many. If we're gonna do that, we have to do. So we do. That'll be. We have to go. So let's see. We have to from this level. We do 1, 2, 3 levels. Okay. Good. So now we've got that done. So now what we're gonna do from this level here, we're gonna build. I think 1 level of floor, then ramps. 1 level of floor, then ramps should suffice. I can deal with that later. Okay, so we want to build ramps. Or no, we're gonna do floor here. Floor. That's what I decided on. Floor. Perfect. All right. Now, at some point, just to make this look proper, I will likely need to go and put some pillars underneath this to make it look right, but I will worry about that later. Okay. Now, we're also going to need to worry about this side as well. So I'm going to need to rip down a whole bunch of these trees because there's no way a caravan can even get near this thing yet. And I'm going to have to actually build a road here as well, which is fine. Okay. So those are all in place. We're doing the floors now, and then as soon as we get 1 floor here, we'll build ramps, another brick. Actually, you know what? Stop. I need to make this go up quite a bit steeper. There's no way that's going to work. So we need to do ramps here. Build ramp. C ramp. Okay, so ramps will be here. That's better. So it'll be a fairly steep thing, or for the caravan, but you know that's the way it works. Resume. Okay, so let's get that working. How are we doing in here? That is just about done. Get some chalk moving. We get some chalk for the for construction and whatnot, which is good. When we start. Starts designating some stone for smoothing here. Eventually I'm going to do the outside as well, just to make it look a little nicer. But for now, we will just do this. There we go. And that is going to get a whole bunch of dwarves working on this. There we go. And now up here, now this is just dirt. So I'm going to have to... we're going to... That should work. No, actually that won't work. So I can't actually get past here, but that's okay. So all of this is going to go away anyway, because I'm going to replace all of that with stone to make it look better. Right now, it's just... Ugh. Nothing worse than a dwarf fortress that's made of dirt, in my opinion. Alright. How are we doing here? Okay, perfect. Slow but steady, we are working on this. Granite blocks. Here is good. Okay, good. Alright. So, it is 11. It could be made of sandy loam. Yeah, this is... What is that? The dirt is... Yeah, it's loamy sand wall. yeah, I just think these are dwarves. I mean, these are creatures of stone. So I don't think they would really want a fort that's made they wouldn't want to scratch holes in the dirt sort of thing. In my head canon, in my head space anyway. So in my thoughts, I want my dwarves to have stone around them. In fact, actually, over here, my main stairwell, I've never bothered to do this yet, but this is all dirt. You can't smooth it, you can't make it look better, and I want to dig it out at some point and replace it with walls, like I did here. Just for the look of it, right? So it looks more dwarfy, and that is kind of the hallmark of this fort, is to be dwarfy. Now I need to chop down some trees here because this is not going to. I can't get a caravan through here right now, so I'm going to actually chop, and I need some more wood anyway. So it's probably a good time to do it. It's only snowing. Dwarves don't mind being outside in the rain, in the snow, do they? Actually, it's very interesting because now in so that'll be where the road goes for now. So in 4705, they don't mind being out in the road or in the water, rain, excuse me, quite so much. So I don't need, this I don't need anymore. So I can go because there's no way up here just yet, but there's also no need to get up there. Where's my level here? Okay, so B, C, wall. All right, so that will be another wall, another step up, and we should be able to get up there. So I'm gonna just go and designate. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Now that the bridge is built, they can just walk across. What am I talking about? So we're gonna build or designate. We're gonna designate N. And we're going to remove this little construction there. And we're also going to remove this door because it's not necessary any longer. Okay, good. Actually, I'll be 2 seconds. I didn't have my dog cam set up. I thought you guys might want to see a dog cam. Alright, let's get back to it. So let's build a wall here so that... Okay, we're doing good. We're doing really good here. And now see 10 dogs. Well, there should only be 3 there. Somewhere. But I love my dogs, and they're adorable, so you guys get to see them too. Alright, so we are here. So build C ramp. We'll slowly get up the to the level we need to. Oh. Alright, oops. Okay, so we are now... oh, right, we wanted to build a hatch cover right here. So, Gabriel will do. We are just about done here. This is really good. Looking good. Okay, so now with this last wall in place, we're ready to rock and roll here. So yeah, that should hopefully do the trick. again, I don't know what's going on with that wall, or that we may have to, that may get some things, may get this wet. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. Actually, let's try some. Can I, if I dig H, does that work? No. No. I can't mine it, I can't dig it. I can't build anything there. Nope, it's blocked. So I don't know what's going on with that square. There doesn't seem to be anything there, but go figure. Go figure. Okay. But anyway, this is essentially done right now. I mean, we're always going to have that ugly ass staircase there, but there's not much we can do about that. And all right, so now for here, I'm going to do channel out just along the back here, and we're just going to open this up a little bit to make it a little so that then when you're coming up the ramp to the outside, you've got some open space there. It doesn't matter. your caravans will work just fine without it, but it just feels like that's the way it should be. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. Now this is gonna need to be, and then we're gonna build some walls around here to make it look like it's constructed and not just dug into the dirt. All right, that's that. Got guys working hard. We're smoothing that. I'm pretty sure that our stone masons, we've got all of them working, and I don't have, no, of course not. Let's just pop up therapist for a second. We have only 5 stone detailers working. So what we're going to do is we're going to assign stone detailing to skilled workers. And we'll commit that one. There we go. Better. Okay, so now this should get done a lot faster. A lot faster, in fact. Okay, good, good. Now, you know, whenever I start one of these streams, I keep thinking that I'm going to get through like a whole year of dwarving. But it really never works that way, does it? Never seems to work that way. So, now, we are going to need to start. I know we have still lots to do here. In fact, we need to get busy and build another set of walls here. But I also want to get started on the constructions that kind of go with this as well. We are already below that. It's alright. Okay, so this should get us up to this level. Alright, that's alright. So eventually, we're going to have a tower on either side of this bridge here on the left side, and then a smaller one over on the right. And we'll have to kind of level out the ground and then build up as well, which is always exciting and fun. And we'll have to make sure this little hole has a little dwarfy architecture to it as well, because you can't really make it look half-assed if you're going for looks, right? So all right, everything should be good. All right, so we got all of our stone detailers working, and this little passageway, which should be depot accessible, should work. And it's going to be the only way that they can do it, because there's going to be a real raised platform here that connects into our main stairway, which means that you could only get to it from the way, you know, we designate that you can, sort of thing. So, in fact, what we're going to do is, since I can't let my miners be idle for any length of time, because that just wouldn't be me. I'm going to channel out anything that doesn't that isn't at the right level. So we're just gonna start channeling out this to make it a little on the nicer side, or not the nicer side, so just to make it a little more oh shit, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Just to make sure it's all on the same level. And then we'll go down here and we'll do the same thing. Just make sure that the entranceway is set up the way we want it. All right. So does anyone else have dogs? I've got 3, and I love them. They are absolutely the best. But well, it's a lot of work having dogs. Who else has dogs? Oh, oops. Oh, Saxil Kazmankiewicz has given birth to a boy. This is my favorite dwarf. And she's actually got a big family. All right, where is she? Where is she? Gotta go find her now. She's right there. All right, so there's 2 babies with her. Wow, let's see who was born this year. Let's read that. We've got a new baby boy in the fort. That's super exciting. Okay, so I'm just popping up Dwarf Therapist here. Because this will tell us who was born this year, because she's got 2 babies. So Ural Bombek. All right, let's put that away. Now, so Ural Bombek is her baby. She's actually has another one as well with her. So Saxil gave birth to the son of Saxil, Tufted Lancer, and Erdym sword practice, a faithful worshipper of Lau Guardwarden, and a worshipper of Vesh, and a dubious worshipper of Ubul. He was born today, which makes him very young indeed. His nose bridge is incredibly concave. His very long sideburns are braided. His very long mustache is arranged in double braids. His very long beard is neatly combed. His short hair is neatly combed. His turquoise eyes have very large irises. He has a scratchy voice. His ears are extraordinarily broad. His somewhat broad head is tall. His hair is chocolate. His skin is peach. He is very weak. He likes nice tin, precious fire opal, ginkgo wood, porcupine tooth, alpaca wool, jute fabric, waves, high boots, scepters, chains, cats for their aloofness, the words of the fragrant songs, and the sight of the lace of amethyst. When possible, he prefers to consume giant hippo and sweet potato wine. He absolutely detests fire snakes. All right then. Like others of his culture, he holds craftsmanship to be of the highest ideals and celebrates talented artisans and their masterworks. He has a great deal of respect for the law, greatly prizes loyalty, sees friendship as one of the finer things in life, greatly respects artists and their works, really respects those that take the time to master a skill, deeply respects those that work hard at their labors, values leisure time, respects fair dealing and fair play, values cooperation, finds merrymaking and partying worthwhile activities, respects commerce, values knowledge, and finds nature somewhat disturbing. He personally values decorum, dignity, and proper behavior. He does not particularly value the truth, does not care about family one way or the other, and does not really value skills related to fighting. He dreams of creating a great work of art. Well, that's neat, actually. He is prone to strong feelings of lust. He doesn't cling tightly to ideas and is open to changing his mind. He finds helping others emotionally rewarding. He is moved by art and natural beauty, and he's troubled by this since he dislikes the natural world. Fuck, I love dwarves. He could be considered rude, although he finds rules of etiquette to be valuable in the abstract. He thinks he is fairly important in the grand scheme of things. He is trusting. He can occasionally lose focus on the matter at hand. He is somewhat fearful in the face of imminent danger. He tends to assume the worst of 2 outcomes will be the one that comes to pass. He isn't particularly curious about the world. He does not easily fall in love and rarely develops positive sentiments. He winks when he's nervous. When he is nervous, he often interrupts others during conversation. He needs alcohol to get through the working day. Well, don't we all, Ilral? All right. Awesome. Well, that is our new baby. Now, Saxil, who is my absolute favorite dwarf in the fort, she is one of our scribes. I've given her a very... tried to make her life easy, because she has Well, while we were sealing off the cavern layers, she got attacked by a troll. She got injured really badly. So her fourth toe left foot is broken. Her fourth toe left foot is smashed open. Her upper lips and lower lips are mangled beyond recognition. Her cheeks are mangled beyond recognition. And her eyes are gouged out. So she's blind, and she's one of our scribes. So she is a pioneer of Dwarven Braille. But because she got attacked by this troll, and she wasn't a military dwarf or anything, so she managed to survive it. And she's thrived ever since. So since that, she has been my absolute favorite dwarf in the fortress. So congratulations, Saxel, on your new baby. And yeah, it's very cool. Pardon me 1 second, please. I will let you follow Svukar. Alright, I am back. So, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on. We got an angry dwarf here, Uthrer. What's going on with him? So let's find out. Just want to thank everyone for sticking with me here while we're doing our constructions. It's my kids are going to be coming home from school right away, so it's going to be a somewhat distracting time. I mean, I will probably be ending the stream in about 15 minutes. But thank you for everyone who came by today and hung out with me and who was chatting. It's truly, it means a lot, because disappearing for 3 weeks, coming back here, I figured I was going to be starting at zero. So thank you again, everyone, for coming by. So over the long term, he has been under a great deal of stress. Dejected after being unable to pray to Vesh, which is funny because we have lots of temples. He was dejected after being unable to help anyone for too long. Self-pity after being unable to practice the martial art for too long. He's literally injured. He can't walk. So I don't think he'd be a very good spear dwarf. But we can put him into one of our squads. And at least help with that for right now. Okay, so let's go into... Stop for a second. Stop. Alright, we're going to go into our the Squad of Lost Souls. No. Squad of Lost Souls. Now this squad was designed specifically for dwarves who are upset. To give them some military service. So... there he is. Alright. He is one of our best leather workers too, so I don't want to lose him. Hopefully he's not too upset. What are my petitions? Ah, yes. Dostengosp Sucked Horrors. He would like to join the Whiskered Whiskies as a citizen. We're going to deny him that. He is a goblin. He's a goblin poet or scholar or something. He's a goblin poet. He has been in our fort for a decade, maybe. He won't leave. And he keeps petitioning to join the fort, and I keep telling him to fuck off. So... but he just won't. So anyway, we're going to keep an eye on Ushrir and see if we can't make him feel better at some point. So Ushrir. I'm a little worried about him. I am a little worried about... Alright, Smithatty, you got it. If I next time he petitions, I will let him join the fortress, and I will name him after you. You got it. 100%. Okay, so he's unfocused. He's badly distracted after being away from family. So who is his family? Does he have anyone in the fort? It doesn't appear that he does. And the one thing, this particular fort was started actually on 4703, so it's been migrated through a couple different... I'll work on my goblin poetry for you. I would love to see that. I actually started a project. I'm actually writing a song. It's to the tune of Boys Keep Swinging by David Bowie. It's going to be called Dwarves Keep Digging. I just don't know if... I don't sing, so I don't know how that's going to work. I always accept those types and then trap them somewhere because I assume they're villains. This guy is not. Actually, we've had a lot of villains in the fort, and they've been... they're mostly... like those intelligent undead. That's what I've seen the most of with those, and we've had our fair share of them. But this guy just seems to be just chilling out. He's been here for a long time, as I mentioned, and yeah, he doesn't seem to be. There doesn't seem to be any real problem with him. It's just a matter of I don't really want goblins in my fort, you know. Maybe that's racist. I don't know, but yeah, just you don't really want goblins. All right, so this is good. So this is now done. Yeah, I think I know what's going on here. So I think there is actually a block of ice in this square. So just so you know, this square is blocked. I can't do anything with it right now. I want to build a floor or something, but it's because this is a block of ice. So I think it has, I think it's preventing me from actually doing anything, even though I did dig it out. But yeah, but this particular goblin, I think he's just it's just a weird goblin. I don't know. He's just wants to join the fort. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him, but at the same time, I just kind of don't want him. But now, Smafatty wants to be him, so I will make him a fort. He's going to be a member. You betcha. Okay, so we're going to build a wall. We are going to build C wall. Jesus Christ. Sorry guys, it's just been it's a very distracting day. You know, this is not my first stream ever, and but it feels like it. It really feels like it. It feels like I'm just kind of all over the place. Designate. We want to designate a channel here and a channel here. Okay. He's lonely. He probably is lonely. I mean, let's go take a look at him, shall we? Because he's been here a while, and we've been talking about him. So Dostin Gosp Ozengang, Goblin Poet. He's praying to Lal Guardwarder, which is one of our dwarven deities. He has a meager quarters. So his quarters are, we've got some beds set up next to our tavern, so it's probably one of those that he's got. So, Dostin Gop Sucked Horrors is his name. She doesn't feel anything after being near a completely sublime statue. She was angry after being denied citizenship. She doesn't feel anything after sleeping in a good bedroom. Frustrated after a lack of decent meals for too long, frustrated after being unable to practice a craft for too long, and frustrated after being unable to practice some martial art for too long. She was frustrated after being kept from alcohol for too long, frustrated after being unable to fight for too long, and didn't feel anything after petitioning for citizenship. So she's had, she's satisfied upon improving engraving in Dutch, and which is interesting because I didn't think just a guest would do engraving, but there you go. She was angry dwelling upon being denied citizenship. So if she does join this, she's probably going to be pissed off that she has been denied for like 10 years. Because that's a lot of it. So she is, let's see, an ardent worshiper of Lal Guardwarder, who's one of the main deities in the fort, which is really interesting. She is a member of the Combined Rags, which doesn't really mean anything, a former member of the Wild Hate. So the goblin civilization around us, which is a long ways away, is the Special Cruelties, which is like the best name ever. But she doesn't appear to be one of those. So I think she's probably fine. So she likes gabbro, lay pewter, black diamond, chestnut wood, floodgates, king snake men for their habit of eating other snakes, and the sight of the butterfly of venerating. When possible, she prefers to consume red-winged blackbird, banded knifefish, and sweet potato wine. She absolutely detests moon snails. Her hair is extremely long, her ears are very splayed out, her slightly wide-set red eyes are narrow. Her lips are thick, her nose is narrow, her eyebrows are extremely short, her hair is violet, and her skin is pine green. And she is 220 years old. I have no idea how long goblins live. Normally they don't live long once the dwarves get to them. And she has bad intuition, because if she had good intuition, she would know that we were always going to say no until Smafatty came in. Okay. She personally hates those who wield power over others, probably because she always gets denied for citizenship. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, I'm totally cool with her. Next time she's gonna get in. And you gotta admire the diligence of her, trying so hard. All right, so we are just about. Okay, so this is what we've done for today. We're going to be wrapping it up right away. And as much as I would love to continue, I have to take care of my kids. That is the most important thing. All right, so we have... What did we do today? What did we waste our 2.5 hours doing? So we created a channel for the water, or for this waterfall to fall into, which will hopefully keep the water off the bridge that was destroyed when one of our miners fell through it. Soon I'll be elected mayor and decree all the lead mugs be made. Yeah, that's right. You're going to destroy the fortress slowly with subterfuge. I see your plan now. You goblins. Okay, so we have created a new internal pathway. This is for the caravans to drive through. And we have created this. We're almost done this. Actually, we're very close. Let's finish this before we call it a day. So we've created a bridge for the caravans to get across. Excuse me. Get across the river. So now we can button up our fort and they don't have to go in. At least partially. Alright, so we are going to build floor. Nope. There we go. Alright, and now that connects it all up, and we should be able, the caravans should be able to drive through the new highway that we created once those are done. Okay, excuse me. I wish that was beer. I'm really, really craving beer right now. Okay, so so we've done a fair bit, and we've also devastated a forest, which, you know, is again a very dwarfy thing to do. We have a lot of wood. There is no shortage of wood in this map. This fortress is good. That's why I don't even worry about magma forges. Like, look at all these trees. And we have no elves around to bitch and complain because we're doing this. We're destroying so many trees to fire our furnaces. All right, so that's what we've accomplished today, which I think was a decent start to get back in the saddle here. I am so delighted to be back streaming after far too long away. So I appreciate everybody who came by to watch me fumble and stumble through this, because I swear to God, this was not the smoothest game I've ever played of Dwarf Fortress. You'd think that I just picked up the game and was like, forgotten how to do everything. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna, while I'm thinking about this, we're gonna build a wall there, we're gonna build a wall there, and we're gonna build a big wall here. But we will not wait for them to complete it today before we wrap up. There we go. Oh. I forgot to do that. It's okay. Well, we'll figure something out there. Normally what I like to do is these alright, one sec. These right here. So basically that I need to smooth those or replace them with stone as well. So we'll have to figure out a way to do that. We'll probably end up digging that out and building some kind of structure just to make it look more like this. So it looks a little bit better. Okay, so I think that is going to be it for me for today. I will be streaming again on Sunday, for sure. For realsies this time. And we are going to go and actually get... hopefully actually flood the stupid... or flood our... Finally, after 11, 12 streams, it's going to be... We'll finally end up flooding this next time. We've got about... yeah, hearing that for a month. Yeah, I know. It's been bad. And everyone just... I know everyone's just tuning in to see the flood, and then it'll be like, yeah, well, we're never going to see... Never going to watch him again. So I'm stringing it along, right, to keep you guys all on board. That's what I'm doing. That's the strategy. But no, hopefully we're gonna get this done. We're just all we're doing right now is waiting for the ice to thaw. But like I said, I think we've done some good work today. Robotic Ronald, thank you very much for the follow today. Thank you everybody for joining me. We had some exciting stuff happen today. A new baby in the fort. We're going to have a new goblin. And thank you very much, everybody. We're going to be wrapping it up. We're going to pause the game. And we're going to be wrapping it up today. So, again, I'll be on Sunday, probably at noon Mountain Standard Time. Mountain Daylight Time. Whatever day it is right now. Whatever time it is right now. And we'll be hopefully streaming more regularly from now on. So if you guys check me out again, I'll be glad to see you. Otherwise, I'm Mr. Touch Freak, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you again, everybody. We'll see you soon.